Okay, I'm at South Brisbane Station. Get some couple of trains here and exterior shot of the station and so forth. South Brisbane Station has a long and interesting history, and I'm hoping to put a link in here for some information about it. It today is completely unrecognisable from the days of, so let's say, the 60s. Now, there's a train coming in from the city going to Park Road. And one of the stations, the platform, actually platform 1 at Park at South Bank is closed, so I won't be going there. A lot of work is being done for this Cross River Rail line, which will open in 2025. Now, it's very, very difficult for anyone to understand what this area used to look like back in the 1960s. Incidentally, we'll see a bus go whizzing past here, just disappearing. Actually, you can't see it. It just goes down to a lower level, and we'll be going to have a look at that. That is to say, the Cultural Centre bus station. The buses don't, of course, stop here because it's just not viable, and also the Cultural Centre station is very, very close. And here is an entertainment centre. Now, in the 60s, they had a standard gauge railway station over there, basically on the site of this entertainment centre. And trains from Sydney came to Brisbane and terminated there, and across the road also today unrecognisable was a Greyhound bus station. Now, as I said, I do intend to put some historical notes here. It's quite an old station, and obviously there's some major works going on here, and in the background we can actually see the buses coming there to come out of the busway and going into the city. Now, here many years ago, and I'm talking 1940s, 1950s, right out the front of here was a tram stops. People used to get the trams here and go into the city. As I've been saying, there's some major works here. Now, it's said to be in relation to the Brisbane Metro, which is due to open in 2024 I don't want to be controversial about it, but I think it could be regarded someday as one of the biggest mistakes ever made in Queensland, because it's only going to be double articulated, double-ended vehicles driven like and appearing basically like a bus, or a cross between a bus and a light rail vehicle in appearance, when they could have been a guided busway or trackless trams. And they could have been 5-car vehicles instead of 3. This is an articulate bus coming out of the busway, and looking at platform 3, which is a new platform, in conjunction with the reconstruction works. There's a lot of buses coming through here, as can be seen. Route 150 from Browns Plains. Where we see this modern building over there across the road, that would have been the site of the Greyhound bus depot. And at this time of the day, it's just a constant flow of buses. As can be seen, this is all going to be reconstructed, and this was formerly part of the busway, as you can see here, bus only. And we're going to have a look at platforms 2 and 1, the new platform 1, which is while the project is being completed. So we'll have a quick look at some of that. Further view of platform 3, a lot of buses that terminating here at Cultural Centre go into there. There are also some outbound buses leaving from that platform. And as I said, the flow here of buses is amazing. Of course, this is the peak hour at the moment, and this is the entrance to the busway. There's some bus and tram and enthusiasts calling it the hole in the wall, named after, of course, was Los Angeles had the hole in the wall for the Pacific Electric interurbans. Ran from the depot out onto the street in a similar fashion to what we're seeing here. Buses, get a few more coming and going for a moment here as enter the busway. Articulated bus there. Just an endless stream, so we'll move up to the other platforms now. So this is platform 1 at the Cultural Centre. An extremely busy place. Getting about 1,000 buses a day come through here. 72. Endless numbers of buses come through here, and looking across you can just see the works that are going on the former platform 2, and it's going to be an island platform built there to accommodate this metro that they're building, that they're talking about. So we're sort of getting intermediate views and a sense of what's going on here. Later on there'll be opportunities, naturally enough, when the system opens for filming that. Obviously a new pedestrian bridge is under construction there in the river. And there's what would you call it, a gate there, of plinth or whatever it is, I don't know. It's part of the original Victoria Bridge. Standing on the Victoria Bridge, pedestrian and cycleway, and looking at this construction works and the buses here. As I've been saying, I don't have to say constant flow. Well, there is a constant flow. And we'll move up a bit further and have a look at the entrance of Queen Street bus station. Just while we're at it, we'll get a quick sweep of a portion of the city and the river, and cycle and pedestrian way down below us. A couple of buses on the southeast freeway. Just a brief look back towards the Cultural Centre, so you get perspective, and then we'll show some buses going in and out of the Queen Street bus station near the casino. So we're having a bit of a look at the Queen Street bus station exit, shall we say, coming up from under Queen Street. And it's an extraordinary place, really, too, for bus enthusiasts. Endless streams, shall we say. And looking around, one final view, let's say, towards the Cultural Centre, just to conclude where we are, in other words, and what the scene looks like.